What's up, Facebook world? It has been a couple days and a hot minute, and I'm coming at you with, I am wearing something quite special to me, has a little meaning to it, so I will be rocking this the entire live, but I'm excited to come at you on this beautiful Thursday as we gear up for our weekend, and the first 9-10 days of January have happened, and how is it going for you? How is it going? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to share some blooper that I've had with my business and what I'm seeing and what we can turn around in a second. But here's the deal. Hi, Peter. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Kathy. You know, I want to help you because I see a lot of people right now doing the same things that they were doing last year, 6 months ago, and it's not working. You can see that the interest isn't there. They have amazing products or they have amazing opportunities. Maybe they're just, in general, have a lot to say, but they're not getting their engagement. Well, here's the deal. I am blessed to be able to work with tons of amazing, smart people who walk me through these things daily and what I've had to do to change it. And guess what? So before we get started, hello, Shiloh Ekstrom out of Duluth, Minnesota. Where are you from? What's the weather like? It's snowing lightly here. It's beautiful. It is cold. And drop me a live if you're coming in live. Drop me a hashtag replay if you're coming in replay. But I am going to help you today because this is serious. And I know there's so many of you doing this. And I want to help you because guess what? I don't like to see friends, no matter what business they're in, what they do, make mistakes that I can already tell them in 5 seconds it's not going to work. Why? Because I've been making them. Okay, so as you come in, as you announce yourself, where you're calling in from, what the weather's like, if you're coming in live, if it's replay, I want you to be honest with me. Have you noticed that you're not getting the same type of likes on really good posts? Like you've done all the great stuff, you're putting little emojis in, it looks sexy, you got great pictures. Hi there, Danielle. Everything's going great. But it's January and you don't understand why you're not getting the type of feedback you would have 6 months ago, even during the summer or last year. Well, I'm going to tell you why. Okay, I hate talking about the Facebook algorithm. We've been talking about it for 2.5 weeks. We've been preparing and none of us are listening because what are we doing? Obviously, companies run great promotions. It's the first of the year, so everyone wants to do a new diet, a transformation. They want to start something new. It doesn't even have to be in the diet world. Maybe they're starting a new business. But what's happening is you're not noticing the same type of engagement or people aren't liking your stuff. I just deleted 2 of my posts yesterday because I realized why. I realized why I have amazing interaction on my lives. I have amazing interaction on my daughter's birthday posts and all that stuff because it's real, right? People want to see you. They're buying you before they're buying anything else. We just talked about this today. Ashley has talked about it. Me and Megan have talked about it. Ashley Stanley, if you don't know who that is, and Megan Anderson, both amazing people. And the thing is here's what's up. When Facebook got smart, they started to see that a lot of us were using the same pictures, the same verbiage. We were doing giveaways. Okay, so here's a huge $1 million tip that I learned today, and I know nobody's catching on to yet, that you use the word giveaway, or if you say promotion at the top, it's kicked out. No one's gonna see it. They're gonna be like, nope, that's a network marketer, or that's somebody trying to sell their product. We don't want that because they want us to pay for that stuff, right? So here's the reality. Some of those posts are getting traction and that's great. I'm not saying eliminate all of them, but what you have to be very careful of is you can't say the word comment below. That's called phishing. We've talked about this, but I will review it with you if you don't know what that is. If you start saying comment below, even drop an emoji, that doesn't work. Here's another thing I learned this week. If you just drop an emoji or if you just say 1 or 2, Facebook doesn't count that. It has to be 4 to 5 characters. So if people are not actually, it looks like fake engagement, right? Because we're making you do it. So real engagement is, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Or asking a question, getting feedback with more than 4 characters in it. So 4 letters or whatever you're using. So these are big tips, but I'm going to tell you something. This is serious. This isn't like maybe before where they kind of switched up the algorithms and they kind of switched it up. No, I'm watching my posts change. All our teams, people outside. I watch people who get usually a ton of engagement. They're influencers. They're in other companies or they're not getting those same things. We have to get better. So here's what I'm going to tell you. This is not a negative. We can say suck at Facebook all day, right? But in reality, I can thank Facebook because here's why. Facebook just reminded me this week to be myself. I'm always myself with you guys on here. I normally don't post a ton of promos or products, but lately I've noticed I have. Here's why. I got sucked in, and this is a good thing. Companies do this. It's not the company's fault. We just have to be better on how we launch our promotions, and sometimes we want to show everybody everything at once, and we forget about the relationships we already built. So here's the thing. Try not to get sucked into the promotion funnel. Like, oh my God, now we're doing a promotion. Everyone needs to know about it. I am going to talk about it every day, all day, and I'm going to do 75 giveaways. That's not quality. We have to remind ourselves. This is not company specific. I have a lot of friends in different companies and I can see the same post. So here's the other thing. If you are saying the same thing that 5 other people said in their posts, you're not going to get the engagement you would have if you made it your own. Example, if you are sampling and you're saying, I've got samples, or this, and this, you can try my sample, or what if this? If you're doing the same or similar post, Facebook will kick it out. So to my friends who don't believe in attraction marketing, that think that they can say the same thing as every other person on Facebook, I'm telling you, ask yourself this. You don't have to get mad at me. You have to ask yourself, is it working? No, it's not. Because you're getting 2 engagements per 102. You need to build those relationships. So here's the deal. Now let's talk about Instagram too, because this is something, and I'm not on Instagram and I'm not a guru. This is just something I've learned as I'm learning about Instagram. Facebook owns Instagram. Also, your Messenger account. So here's what happens in Messenger. Are you somebody who likes to cold message people? Meaning, do you say the same thing, copy and paste, to people you haven't engaged? So in your Messenger right now, if you go in and you're like, I just copied and pasted this amazing message to 75 people. When's the last time you actually interacted with that person? Facebook knows. So that's slowing you down. Are you noticing you're not getting responses in Messenger? Are you noticing these things? Guys, gals, it's happening to you. And this isn't just a little bit, this is everyone. So if you're somebody who is taught, now some companies have taught this, I don't recommend it, to copy and paste, hey girl, thanks for the ad, here's what I did, and they go all the way down and they talk about their opportunity. And you send it to 100 people. Guess what? Facebook just caught you. Facebook is not going to let you see that. They're not going to let you see it on Instagram. They're not going to let you see it in the messengers. Guys, you can't spam in your messenger anymore. Even if you're having engagement, make sure you're having a couple things before you send off one of the photos of a promo. I love doing that in private messenger. If there's a great promo, it's got a great graphic, that's when you do it. But make sure there's engagement. Don't just start shooting stuff out or it looks like you're spamming, which you are if you're not having those engagement. If these people, you don't know them, be very careful. If these are cold market, they will kick you out so bad that you don't even know, they're not seeing it. Nobody's even seeing it. So be very, very careful. Like, the days of spamming are truly over. So again, if you think that you're doing nothing wrong and you've been doing the same thing for 5 to 6 years and you keep posting, here's my link or here's my samples, come get them, and 75 people are doing the same post, I'm telling you what, you're gonna notice it very quick. Is your January going well for you this year? I can guarantee that many people are having a hard time. But I'm gonna tell you, it's okay. You're not a bad networker. We were taught very different things, okay? We're in a world where we have to get better. We have to be ourselves. Facebook's making us be genuine. It's making us be 100% genuine. So sometimes when I get caught in the trap that I just did, this last week I did it, oh, you gotta do this and here's my product post. Wait, that's not me. I don't do that. I never have, actually. I've been very careful about putting too much out, but I can see when I do it. And the minute I start doing it, I watch that engagement go down. Is anyone feeling me on this? Is this helping? Please put hashtag value if this is bringing any value to you. If you need to share this, go ahead and share this. Actually, I don't even care if you share in your team pages, if you're in our company, whatever. I just want people to understand this is not just a few people. This is affecting big influencers. This is affecting brand new people. And we want our people to be able to launch businesses and have success. So we have to modify and teach different ways. But I'm gonna tell you that many companies who spam, who post their product things all over the place, who show the product name, here's the only reason we do that. Let me school you for a minute. It's not mean. We're not telling you that your product isn't great and that you don't have a great brand. What we're telling you is if you're going to brand your product, be mindful of how you're branding it. Because less is more, people. Slapping up product after product after product after product is not bringing value to the product. All they see is you. So here's what is happening. When you slap up a product and you have a larger network, and you're wondering why you're not getting as many likes or people messaging you about your product, here's why they're doing it. Well, you just showed your product name. They have 5 friends doing it, and they just contacted their 5 friends. Or they're like, I don't know what that is. I'm going to Google it. Then they go to Google. Guess what happens on Google? Negativity gets more response than anything. First thing negative comes up, it's right there on the top. Horrible product, had a bad reaction. Doesn't matter what product it is, right? You don't want that. They need to be fully informed on their own. They need to be sent the proper things, not spammy things. They just need to see it. They need to see the actual information, the ingredients list. They need to do their own due diligence, but you should be the ones guiding them through it so they can see it correctly, not on Google. Now, Google's our best friend sometimes. Trust me, I love Google. But when it comes to companies and products, honestly, it's better to go to the Better Business Bureau sometimes. Look at other things. Google can have so much, okay? So we don't want people doing that. Also, what if your company struggles with their Amazon stuff? What if your company has a hard time shutting people down? Well, now you've got people going to Amazon and getting it pretty much illegally, but cheaper. I'm proud to say that you pretty much can't find any of our products on Amazon at all. And if you do, they're old and you're not gonna want them. They're not our products. Like, this is the thing. We've got a very good compliance department, but sometimes Amazon's crazy. Like, you can get a lot of stuff on there, right? Why would you want to do that? So for everyone who thinks that we're crazy, that we don't want to promote like crazy spammy people and slap it up and say the name all the time, here's the deal. People buy you. One day you're going to realize that all people are going to know you are is your company name. And that's a bad day, because what if you're not with that company anymore? Oh, that's so-and-so, they're this. That was me. That was me. Yeah, plus no guarantees, plus no free product, plus no any bells and whistles, plus you can't get on promos. It's not smart to go to Amazon at all, in general, for most companies, because the companies usually offer 100% money back. They usually offer so many things. Amazon, you just pay for it. There's no guarantee and nothing. So you can't get the $10 off. You can't get the free shipping with Smart Ship. You just can't get all the bells and whistles. So for our company, that's why nobody wants to sell on Amazon. It makes 0 sense, because the company has placed value in how we run our businesses, and I think that's important. Now, I'm not knocking any other company. I'm saying we took the steps on social media because we're a social media, social marketing, branding company. We understood that. So there's a lot of older companies coming into this era and they've had to learn, okay? So understand, when somebody says, hey, I just don't spam, or I don't want to post my company name, it's not because we're calling people stupid. It's not because we think you're being a horrible promoter. There's just better and more efficient ways, and over time it's going to save your business. It's going to make your business more valuable to your customers and your social marketers, okay? So I know when people get all upset and huffy, the only reason people get upset and huffy is because things aren't working and they don't want to admit that they're wrong. Sometimes we don't. I don't. There's times I don't. But I am 100% today telling you, I have made all these mistakes. I have spammed. I have gotten into the promotion trap, transformation trap. Everybody's got to do my products. Everybody's got to stop, because you have to create value and you have to engage these people. Go into people's posts. This is the other side of it. This isn't all about you. Are you a selfish social marketer or a selfish person on Facebook where you're like, everyone can like and share my post, but I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to like back. I'm not going to engage back. I'm not going to respond on Messenger. Well, that's not good for you. Facebook sees everything you do. They see it. And they're watching your engagement back. Go say happy birthday. Go talk to people. Respond on posts. Don't just like, say something. I'm a liker. I like a lot of posts and then I forget to comment. I have to get better. Going into Messenger and, having real conversations. These are super important. And this is something that today I just woke up and I realized it, and I reached out to a couple people and I'm like, I am doing this wrong. I am doing this wrong, and I know better. I know better. I know about the algorithm. I've talked to the people about it. But the reality is you have to get better too. You have to get better. You cannot run your business this way. It's not going to work anymore. Facebook got really smart and it's saying you need to learn how to run your business like a business. You need to create value and you need to have engagement and have real relationships. That's hard, but here's the thing. It's going to grow your business over time better and it will get faster. You know, it's funny because I see people come into companies. First couple weeks, couple months, they blow up, right? If this is you, it's okay. Raise your hand. Say, whoop, that was me. I blew up for the first couple weeks and I didn't know what happened. Well, here's usually what happens. In the first few weeks to a couple months of your business, you can spam people. I don't want you to. Please don't do it. You're going to see engagement because it's brand new and they don't know what the heck you're doing and you're all over the place, right? But after that first initial 90 days, I bet you $1 million that you're going, I'm really starting to slow down. And some of you are afraid to do lives, but lives get great engagement. And all of a sudden you're like, well, I don't want to go live. And all you're doing is posting products or whatever your opportunity is. You're going to have a very, very hard time, especially now with all the changes. So I'm just here to help you. I have nothing, I'm not selling you a thing. I don't care if you're on my team, if you're in a different company, it doesn't matter. My value, what I bring to you is for you. But I want you to get better because I've learned this and now I have some influence. There are people who are brand new who are trying to gain influence and they're failing because they're being taught the wrong way. So sometimes you're not going to like what we say. Sometimes you're going to be like, well, I don't want to do that. And I want to say my product name and I want to say my company name. It's just easier. Hit the easy button, but I'm going to tell you that easy button isn't going to make you the money. It's not going to make you the money. So do you want to make money or do you want it to be easy? You tell me, easy button or not. And I'm telling you, I've had to step up my game. I told you I shaved my legs. I shaved my legs today and I washed my hair. No dry hairspray in this one. But what I'm telling you is that there are days I struggle to go online. I'm going to be straight. I don't always want to dress up and do that. You see me in many different lights. Trust me, I'm in my yoga pants most days. But what I'm going to tell you is get up, make your bed, get dressed, and freaking go work. Because we have to, and this is a message for myself, because we can sit and feel bad for ourselves, or we can be like, well, I'm not getting the engagement I post. Nobody wants to buy my product. Not that that's happening, but it's in what we're doing. And I see so many people tell me, I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. And this comes from everywhere. This comes from all different companies. People reach out to me all the time. And the best advice I can give you is freaking show up. Even when your hair is a mess, show up. If you can't, dry hairspray is your best friend. Put some BB cream on or some highlighter and just do it. Like, nobody says you have to look perfect, just be yourself. But here's the thing, be yourself. I went into, for 5 days, I was doing too many product posts and I just stopped myself because I identified it. When I don't feel in the flow, it's because I'm not being myself. How many of you do this? Oh, all of a sudden you're like, I don't feel good today. I'm going to take so-and-so's post and I'm just going to change a couple words and slap up a picture. And you're so funny because it doesn't work anymore. Those pictures, if you're taking them, same picture, kicking it out. Same words, kicking it out. Samples, you're using sample and 75 other people said sample today. Out the door. Giveaway, out the door. See, these are the things nobody's identifying, and I'm like, I just watched so many people in the last 2 weeks, because it's January, do these things, and they're getting 2 likes, maybe 5 comments. Maybe for some people that's amazing. But I'm going to tell you, you should be getting 50 likes, 75 comments, 200 likes, 80 shares, whatever it is, you should be getting way more engagement. But because we're being lazy leaders, we just slap it up. We used to call it rip off and duplicate. It was taught to me in my first company I was ever in, just rip off and duplicate. If you see something good, rip it off and duplicate it. No, you can duplicate in your own words, in your own language, in your own voice, and your own photos. You can do that. You can see a kind of the type of post and maybe duplicate it, but you can't duplicate the actual post. If you think you're going to put sampling up and say, I have samples and every Tom, Dick, and Harry are doing it, sorry, it's not going to work. And that word is probably getting kicked out right now because it is January and everybody's doing it. You need to get creative. You need to create value. If you're somebody who struggles with social media and you have been doing it a certain way for 5-6 years, you need to learn a new way. I'd recommend people Rob Sperry, Ray Higdon. I recommend John and Nadia Melton, my favorite people on the planet, who've actually helped me so much, not just in my own company, but just in general. They have amazing content and they do so many things for everyone in the industry. Look for people who know how to do this and have learned the changes. We've all had to evolve. We all started with the old ways, spamming and ripping off and duplicating and learning these things, and we've all had to unlearn. And for some, even me, I go back into the trap. The easy button gets pushed, and then I start to see Facebook saying no, 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 bye-bye Shiloh. And so don't do that. Trust me, watch your messenger. If you are cold marketing and copy and pasting, you might as well just not send the messages, because Facebook is on you. Instagram as well. You have to try harder. We have to get creative and sell yourself. Who are you? And if you are a person who sometimes struggles to put themselves out there, that's okay. Get some dry shampoo and BB cream. Like I said, put a hat on if you don't like what it looks like. Get a good light, ring light, whatever, or get a phone like the little illuminate light and rock it out. Have fun, make mistakes. People love it. You know, if you screw up and swear, it's okay. Be yourself though. That's the best part. That's the best part of this. That's what Facebook was for. It's about building relationships. And guys, you can try to cold market all day, and unless you've touched all of your warm market, which I can guarantee 99.9 of you have not, and don't even lie to me about it. Don't even lie. I hate when people tell me, I'm just going to focus on my cold market. Cool. It's going to take you 5 years to build then. It's going to take you 5 years to get to where you want to be, because it takes that long to build all those relationships. I'm sorry, you don't build relationships that fast. Not real ones. Not people who want to work with you and build a legacy with you. So you need to touch your warm market, and how you do that is you're smart, efficient, and you learn some new tricks. You got to stop clicking the easy button. There's no such thing anymore. Facebook is going to shut it down. So I love you all. Have a happy Thursday. I will do a special announcement soon about this little red beret. And I'm so grateful for all of you hopping on and that I could bring you some value. If you love this, like, comment, and share to your teams, to whoever you want. I do know that this is real stuff, real happening, real time. And give me some love on this post. Thank you so, so much, and have an awesome weekend. We're kind of early. It is Thursday, but I'm going to be so busy. Got gymnastics tomorrow and just the regular stuff. Ruby's starting to bark, so I'm going to get off here. Love you all.